Kia ora team and welcome. I'm Reuben from Link Academy, and in this session we're going to be going through what to do with bank fees that are built in to a transaction that we receive or some funds that we pay out. Let's take a look. So here we're going to go through the scenario where we've received some funds from a customer, but we're a bit short. So we've received less than we expected because the bank has taken a bit of that from us. We can then go through the scenario where it's the opposite, where we're paying some funds out and the bank still charges a fee as part of that. So I should take you through those scenarios now. Click on Reconcile and we'll find an appropriate example. So down the bottom here we've got some funds coming in from eBank. It's a deposit for $1,500 and we know that that relates to Jacaranda. So an invoice we're expecting payment from for a Jacaranda. So we're going to click Find and Match like so and search for Jacaranda. And what you'll see is that the invoice was actually for $1,515, $1,515. However, we've only received $1,500, but they paid in full. The rest of it has come from a bank fee. So we do want to close out the full value of that invoice, but we want to associate $15 of that with bank fees, not with sales or accounts receivable. So let's scroll down to adjustments here. So we're still clicking the whole value. We're going to go to adjustments and click bank fee. Because you notice we're out by $15, and this the benefit of this is that in here we're able to enter in the bank we're dealing with. So it was maybe some foreign bank or some intermediary bank, foreign call it a transfer fee, something to that effect, and we'll go to put that to bank fees, no GST, perfect, and we want to put in $15, just like so, and we'll click reconcile. And that is the way we do that on the customer side. So on the supplier side, I'll find a relevant transaction. There we go, event management company prepayment. So this is a little bit different, but we can still apply the same principle. So because this is a prepayment, we're not going to find an accounts payable. We're going to click add details and create our prepayment. So under direct payment, we're going to change that to prepayment. And we're going to send that to supplier prepayment or something to that effect. And that's going to be for the actual value of the supplier invoice. So it might be that the invoice was in fact $950 New Zealand, for example. $950. And we've been charged a, well, let's do a 995. We've been charged a $5 transaction fee, all right? So we're going to save that transaction. And then we're still out by $5, so I'm going to add an adjustment for the bank fee. So that's important, and that was for the bank I deal with, Ridgeway Bank, and it was a transaction fee. So a pretty unusual circumstance where it's built in. Often what I see is that it's actually a separate line on your statement, but in some parts of the world, this is the way they do it. So we'll go north. And it was a negative $5 this time. Oops, sorry, that'd be positive $5 because it's a fee. There we go. Cool. So the fees are always in positive values because it's a fee. It knows that it's a negative adjustment. So we'll click reconcile. So that'll simultaneously create our prepayment for the correct value. That's important, but also put the value aside for the fee. Where do you find that value out? Well, your bank should be telling you what portion of that is a fee. So what we covered in that session was how to deal with bank fees that are embedded within our bank statement lines.